Hey guys, and welcome to my video. So today actually I am making a guide for the game after Unreal Engine 3, as a lot of things is not there, a lot of things changes, a lot of things happen to dungeons and all of these things. For sure I expect something will happen also in the next update, but until that happen we'll talk about this on the patch notes for sure for the next patch in the next Wednesday, or not next Wednesday, the one after it. So we'll talk fast about these things to not make you lose your mind. So normally now you need some gears. As example, for sure maybe you played roll to arm. If you didn't play roll to arm, or you are watching this video later, so for sure you are beginning the game from the start, you have no items and you want to gear up fast. So things will be like this. If we go to Control J here, so you can see all the dungeons. For sure the dungeons is with easy mode, normal mode and hard mode these days. So to make things simple, first of all, forget these two. These two is just giving you some gold, some normal items, you don't need it that much. But when I'm talking about accessories like range, earring, necklace, bracelet, belt, gloves, for sure put misted badge and these four out of this. Just focus on ring, necklace, bracelet, gloves, belt. That's what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so any dungeon you will play now have easy mode, normal mode, hard mode. Okay, what is this things give you? It's simply like this. First of all, it will give you, or when you play, it can drop a soul shield from Thornbreaker's soul shield. Thornbreaker's soul shield is like tier 5 on legendary soul shields, and there is just two stronger than this. Away from there is a one from a dungeon called House of Idol, have a better stats than this one, but away from this, just focus that it will give you a lot of Thornbreaker. Any easy mode you will play, it can get you a chest, give you from 1 to 4 or from 5 to 8. Okay, that's something. Other thing, it will can drop this chest, and this chest give you this legendaries. Necklace, amplitude necklace, Cassandra bracelet, and that's tier 3 in bracelets, as bracelets are just 5 bracelets on this game, so that's tier 3 from them. Amplitude necklace, you can call it tier 4 in necklace, as necklace have 6 necklaces, or just 5 for now, that's the maximum one. And there is another one, you can call it next to it, but you can delete it from dungeons, and that's have another way. For other things, belt, we have tier 6 belt now, tier 6 gloves also we have. So these two is actually for gloves, that's a tier 3 gloves, that's tier 4 belt. This earring, don't care about it, it's not good for PvE anyway. It's bad. If you can get the PvP one from them or from it, it's okay. So easy mode give you these tiers at start. Okay, if you have this already from Call to Arm, because you will begin with this if you have Call to Arm event or you did it, and maybe you will get it from story later. I think it will, they will put these items or put something closer to this, as I heard. For sure we'll see when that happen. So for sure you will need to go more than this. So normally you will get amplitude stage 1, for sure make it stage 10, and you will need to go for this one because that's the one is after this. How you can get a dresser necklace as example, that's what you need on normal mode, not hard, not easy mode. So normal mode will give you a radiator accessories, that's give you a radiator belt. What is this belt after upgrading? Give you a radiator earring. I don't have the earring and it's useless anyway. A radiator gloves, and this is what will go to god hand gloves. A radiator necklace, and that what will be a dresser necklace. A radiator ring, that will be a radiator, not sure what it's called actually. So it give you this ring. This ring is good for some classes like Warden as an example. It's good for him and some other characters. If not, for sure get any ring away from this. And give you Sanctum bracelet chest, and that's the one above what I have for now. So mine is tier 3 as example, this one is tier 4, and you can get these things from the normal mode. Okay, if you want to go for something higher, that will go for the hard mode. So hard mode, Ascension Accessory Selection Chest. That give you Ascension Belt. That's the new belt on the last dungeon on the game, or normally should be on this point. Ascension Bracelet, that's something I am aiming for now. You normally was getting this from Thornwind Caverns. That's normally, that's not happening anymore. This gloves, Ascension or Ascendant gloves, that's from the last dungeon. Unrefined Uzami earring, unrefined Uzami ring. Okay, so this ring and ring is so great. You have to get them, you have to get the bracelet, you have to get this belt and the gloves for sure. So since it's going like this, as you saw, you can't get any more items from the dungeons as like what you remember from Unreal Engine 3 or before the upgrade on Unreal Engine 4. As normally, as example, you was going to something like House of Idols. As example, House of Idol normally was dropping this necklace, this gloves. Now it's not like this. You can play any dungeon, just the different is the difficulty. If you'll play easy, you will get the items I mentioned. If you did normal, you will get items from House of Idols and even from Nario Sanctum until they make it back anyway. And all of these things. So put in your mind as you starting, play easy mode just to get the tier 4 items, as you tend to handle normal mode normally, or you can handle this if you have a root party. If you have a root party and your attack power, as example, is reaching 2.2 attack power and you have items that make you do a lot of damage, have states, have high miss state, have high critical damage, have critical chance is good, and all of these things is good. And as example, you can test your DPS and doing a lot of damage on training dummy, like doing 6 million to above. You can go for normal modes and play with others, and things will be fine for you. So you will aim for sure for the better accessories. You can get from normal mode also better soul shield. If I will go for normal mode again, because I didn't mention this point, you can get silver steel soul shield like this one, steel blade, what I have. Any one of the sets it will get with a random chance. Unlike easy mode was turn breaker and you can choose whatever you want. If you did chest from 1 to 4 or 5 to 8, choose any piece you want to try on this one. But silver steel on normal mode, it's like random chances. So you can get any one of them. For sure you need to get better states as you want to critical and accuracy. That's the best things you can get. Away from there is no accuracy for piece number 1, 3 and 7. So you need all of this critical accuracy for the other 5, and the other 3 you can to do this. Get any states, it will not make that much different anyway for you. So if you do these things, you will get so much DPS, you will go higher. So you can aim after this for sure to go for hard modes and try to get the better items. Okay, so things to put on your mind. Some of these items on hard mode you can get it with other ways, like as example, if I look to here, so you have Uzami earring, Uzami ring and the bracelet. These 3 you can get them from this lady here. Then talk to her, go to here, and this chest. This chest is a big problem, and actually they have to nerf these things because there is achievement, so you can buy this chest anyway away from the price. Need a lot from this shimmering scales and 1000 gold, and to do this, to even can buy this, you have to run Thornwind Caverns 300 times. So kinda 300 is a lot, but it will not make any difference if you will go for easy mode, normal mode, hard mode, do whatever you want, and you can get this achievement. The other point, and that's actually a bit bad point, you can get just 2 items from this. That's I mean, if I will say I will go for bracelets then ring, you can't get earring. To get earring, I will have to go for hard modes to finish hard mode and have a chance to item drop there, then I did this item. So that's a bit problem for sure, but something you will have to try to do it. So actually I think they made this to make hard mode is important in this game, so you can play hard mode and all of these things. You have to keep this on your mind. For sure, for the other items, you can get this chest for easy mode, what you can get normally from easy mode, you can get it with syringe cores or syringe cores, whatever it's called. With this number, it's 150. If you want to get this one, you have to get it with 250. So you can get it, and you get this sanctum cores now. You can get it from easy mode, sorry, normal mode, and you can get this one from easy mode normally by doing dungeons and all of these things. And for the shimmering scales, you can get a lot of chests like this. So you can get shimmering scales from that until you can grow up. Other thing to put on your mind to upgrade most of these accessories, you need scales, and you have to put this on your mind. Scales, chest like this, dropping 4 from it from every dungeon, have easy and normal and hard mode. So you can ignore cold storage and heaven mandate from this. So it's better for you every day to go for sandstorm until you reach forest of echo and play all of them on easy mode. Don't worry, it's easy. You can finish them normally, don't have any problem. Even if you have low gear party, you can do it also. Maybe things will be a bit harder for you, but you have to give it a try and you will do it. Don't worry about this. I do this a lot of time by alts, by the way. So don't think it's something hard or anything like this. Or don't make people make you feel this way. You can do it, so ignore them. Okay, so when you play all of these dungeons, you will get also, when you finish the daily quest with 5, you will get from this chest about 29 as I remember. So 29 from this can give you 29 shimmering scales if you are aiming for items from hard mode. If you're aiming for something in between a normal mode like nocturnal scales, you can get 2x29 if you're going for elder scale. So it's 4x29 and you get all of these things. For sure, get skills as you feel or as you need. It's about your items. So as example, if I am talking, I'm going for this soul as example. I need here for standard floats awaken stage 2, I need this oils, I need this elder skills. So if I will aim for elder skills, I can do it this way like I mentioned. For sure, there is this chest also drop in normal mode. If you go for normal mode, always 2 per dungeon. So every run you will get 2 from this chest, but you will have to pay it for this. So actually it can make price go high to like 30 gold, 40 gold maybe. If you have some whales with you and want the item, they will bid 50 gold. So it's about who you are playing with. Okay, so if I'm aiming for other skills, I can do this like I mentioned. If I am aiming for shimmering skills like what I'm doing, so for sure it's the harder to do this, or the hardest to do between all of these skills. Nocturnal skill in between, it's good and bad, not that much. You can do it anyway. So all of these things can help you. For other items, so if I will talk about Misted Badge as example, Misted Badge you will find it on 3 raids. For sure, it's about tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3, if you can call it like this. So first thing will be Aranso Misted Badge and his brothers. It's about your spec, if you are first spec or second or third spec. So in my case as example, that's what you can call it tier 3. It's from the last raid on the game. What is Serpent Den? You can get this from here or from Twisted Serpent Stronghold. So that's the highest badge, but for sure it will be with high price, hard to do it as this raid is so big on DPS, need so much DPS. If this one is the easy mode from this raid, it's actually at least need you about doing about 10 million DPS maybe, or maybe more than this by a lot. It's about the party, they want to do it. For sure you need to understand the mechanics and all of these things. So normally if you will buy it, you will pay a lot of gold for this. So normally as you starting, for sure aim for something in your hand, you can say, or you can do it. So normally you will go for VT away from, I can see VT here, Temple of Elevium, to not go to which sins or talk a lot about the sins. What you can find here on the Sari Palace Garden on this one. So it drop a ransom instant badge, dynasty, escalation. It's about your spec. You did whatever you want. It drop on boss number 1, what is called Asura, and it can drop on boss number 3, what you can go for it on this place, on Sushin cheap on this one. So it have a chance to drop necklace or misted badge. For sure you did the misted badge, forget about the necklace, it's not big or not strong anymore. Just you can start with this if you didn't play the game or still weak and don't have that much of damage. Okay, for next badge you will find it on the Sari Palace, here on this place, on this raid, what is called the Scarlet Crown's inventory. So if you tend to do the raid and that's something normal for you, you can buy this item. You will find a lot of seller for or selling the raid, and they go to tell the boss, and you will just get the item, pay the money they want, and GG. So that's for these badges, for your misted badges. For soul badget, I actually made a lot of videos about this before, so you can watch the video I made for sure before on soul badge, and for sure you will try to aim for any dot soul badge until you did something like wind rise. Then last send you will find it on the last raid also in Twisted Serpent, and that's what it called. I think then is soul badge like mine. So anyway, I drop the next soul badge for you from this raid. Okay, so that's for the misted badge and the badge. For your soul, it's something just, or for this 4 items, just upgrade them. Don't bother with anything. Just see whatever it want. It need for sure something like soul. It need always sacred vials, or mostly sacred vial on any high stage. So you have to get a lot of this, and elder skills, onyx skills, whatever any type of skills it need, you will need to get a lot from them with sacred vials, and you will make your upgrades normally. That's go also for your heart. Same thing for sure. My level as example need nocturnal scales, so I will need the nocturnal scales. For pit patch, or sorry, pit aura, it will need pit patch like this, and elder scales. For talisman, it will need pit patch and elder scales also, and you can go for these things to make your upgrades as you want for sure. Okay, so last thing, how to get sacred vials, or the best way to get sacred vials. So if you go for Dragon Express from here, you will find weekly wonder chest. This one you can get 2 per week. It can give you sacred vial, always a granted chance, and can give you some gold and have some chances to give you another sacred vial or sacred oil. You can sell this if you want. And small onion oil chest, it's not a big thing, that's just because you need it for this thing. So to get this item, you need to do the onion oil, and like this, choose the number you need. It's about 30, can give you 1. So do this and make the upgrades normally until you reach it. For the other item, what it was there, the item with a lot of colors, you will find it here. If you go to transmute and go a bit down or a lot down, and you find it like this, it needs these items. Make the upgrade, use it. If it need 2, just use 2, and things are good. Pit pets, not pit pets or pit pods. For pit pets, because that's what you can get normally. You can get it from this chest. You can get 2 per week also, and that's for all of your characters. That's not like I will go take it from here and do it from here. No, it's like I can do it from here and get 1 and go for other character and make another 1 to make it 2. So you can get a lot of these things from here. So don't forget them and do these things. It's good for you. For something else, and I will talk about these points first because I made video about this before. Unity stones and etching stones. For sure you have compound system with shift P. That's what needs the number 4 chest. You can put states on this from the item you can get there. As you press here and you'll find the item. Need some materials, apply, you will have a states here and the states here. If you don't have any states, so you will have it. So press this button, it will go to here. If you don't have you will have the state here and the state here. If you want to change, you will change. If you don't want and write this state on the left, you will press steep and things will go well. Okay, unity stones, control H, splendor stones like this. You can go for any of these stones. Normally for sure you will not get this one, but from the chest I mentioned you can get a lot of purple color and some blues like this. Blues for sure you can do make it upgradable to, or upgrade this to make purple if you are lucky for sure, and purple you can upgrade it to make yellows like this, and yellows you can upgrade it to make it awaken like this, and the awaken can be upgradable to make them red as I remember, but that's something super high, so it takes a long of time for sure to do this. So normally try to make all of these things, at least you can see it. Make your unity level go up so you can open all of the slots and you will be fine. So I think that's enough for you. If you need any other guides, tell me. If you need this guide by Arabic as example for Arabians, as they asked me about a lot of things like this, so for sure tell me in the comments so I can make videos for you, or at least I feel there is really some people need it in Arabic, so I have to do these videos for you. So for sure tell me about this or any type of videos, for sure also tell me. And that's it. So thank you for watching guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye.